In the summer of 1914, history didn't explode, it whispered. A single wrong turn, a stalled car, and one gunshot that dragged the world into darkness. This is the story of how one moment shattered nations and changed humanity forever. June 28, 1914, Sarajevo. The streets are filled with cheers, unaware that assassins wait among them. The first attack fails, chaos spreads, but fate offers one more chance. Hours later, a royal car stops right in front of a young man named Gavrilo Princip. Two quiet shots, and the world begins to fall apart. Those bullets do not just kill a royal couple, they ignite a chain reaction that no one can stop. Across Europe, old alliances turn into traps. Austria-Hungary blames Serbia. Russia stands behind Serbia. Germany supports Austria-Hungary. France backs Russia. Britain watches the storm grow. In days, armies mobilize, borders lock down. Nations that once traded and talked now prepare to kill. The world marches toward war, not because it wants to, but because it is chained to promises it no longer escaped. Millions of young men march toward the front believing they'll return by Christmas. Instead, they find trenches, cold, muddy, and filled with fear. Day and night, artillery shakes the ground. Bodies disappear into the mud. Rats, hunger, and sickness become daily enemies. In no man's land, where barbed wire glitters under the moonlight, soldiers discover the horrifying truth. War is not glory. War is survival. World War I becomes a laboratory of destruction. Machine guns mow down waves of men in seconds. Poison gas drifts silently, burning lungs and blinding eyes. Flamethrowers turn trenches into infernos. Tanks crawl across battlefield ruins for the first time. Above them, planes duel in deadly spirals. This is no longer the war their fathers fought. This is a war reinvented for maximum devastation. The war stretches far beyond Europe's borders. In the Middle East, empires collapse. In Africa and Asia, colonies are pulled into a conflict they never chose. Japan rises as a new power, capturing territories. And across the Atlantic, the United States watches, hesitant, caught between isolation and responsibility. By 1917, Europe is exhausted. Armies are starving. Civilians are suffering. Then, everything changes. A secret message, the Zimmermann telegram, pushes America closer to war. German submarines sink neutral ships. And finally, the United States enters the conflict. Fresh soldiers, fresh supplies, a surge of hope that the Allies desperately need. For the first time in years, victory feels possible. In 1918, Germany launches one last massive attack. Shells thunder across the front. Fields vanish under smoke. But the Allies push back, stronger, unified, relentless. Village by village, trench by trench, the German line collapses. Peace talks begin, and the world holds its breath. November 11th, 1918. At 11 o'clock in the morning, the guns finally fall silent. After 4 years of horror, the world collapses into relief. 10 million soldiers are gone. Empires have crumbled. Millions of families are left with only photographs. The world is changed forever, but the wounds remain. World War I didn't just end a war. It redrew borders, toppled kingdoms, and planted the seeds of a deadlier conflict. It taught humanity how fragile peace truly is, and how one moment, one bullet, one choice can set the entire world on fire. The Great War ended, but its echoes still shape our world today.